Welcome back, welcome back. You already know what it is. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. Nah. It's a beautiful night out, I'll tell you that. It's a beautiful night out. Sound the horns. Yeah, this is every time, Like, every time. Anyway, I hope you guys doing alright tonight. I know I'm not. Well, I'm alright, but haven't been sticking to my diet. Eating a lot of sugar and fucking pigging out. Drinking coffees. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. With all this confusion and shenanigans, I don't know. Got me like feeling nervous or something. I don't even know why. Maybe because my enemies got one more trick. I feel like my enemies want to try one more thing. Or maybe their big scheme or whatever. Who knows with these fucking people. All I know is you can't, you have to do something real slick. Like break into my apartment and plant drugs. If y'all think that's gonna work, you're fucking retarded. You really are. Because for one, a man that sells drugs doesn't live the way I live. Yeah, you can try to sell that flashy fucking clothes and jewelry and shit, but nobody that sells drugs lives in a shitty ass room around a bunch of fucking mentally unstable people. Nobody would sell drugs and walk to work every day. Kind of get my drift? So you can paint any picture you want. You can plant anything you want. But when I get in front of that courtroom, when I'm able to speak and just show all these hundreds of videos, it'll speak for itself. When people see my clean record that I, got in trouble one fucking time in my life and it never got in trouble again, they'll understand. So that plan ain't gonna work. Trying to get me fired. I'm sure y'all working on that. I don't care. I don't even like this job. Keep saying it over and over. Try and get another one. And plus I'm trying to work for myself. I'm tired of working for other people. Most people don't appreciate good work. They just want to make money off you. And that's the sickest part about this world is we've gotten to the point where good help isn't even appreciated anymore. I finally got some mail. from the IRS, nonetheless. Wonder what that's about. I'm telling you people, man. When I get my shit in order, you people are finished. You people are finished. Anyway. So I've been listening to readings. And a lot of things, similar things it's saying again. You know, normal betrayals and schemers. But now it keeps mentioning this woman. I definitely don't know her because, you know, I've been in the house and I haven't been trying to meet anybody. I've been baiting my fucking enemies into doing stupid shit. Like, my last time that I baited them was when I made that video to that girl. And I was like, I want to see you again, shorty. Like, I do want to see her again. But I knew that would bait them. I knew whoever this person is, they don't want me to be with anybody. Because every time I go on IG and I talk to somebody, they copy their page and then they pretend to be them. So I knew once I got to a woman that they couldn't pretend to be, because I'd only speak to her in real life. I knew the shenanigans would start. And right away, as soon as they definitely, I was watching some shit and it's like people can clone your phone. And I'm not sure what that exactly means, but I remember like years ago I was learning about shit like that. Like people can have a copy of your phone basically, and whatever you message, text, or whatever, they can see this shit. Whatever you do on your phone, they can see it on their phone. So I know about things like this. So, you know, I like to see how far these people are willing to go. So when I text her and let her know what's up or whatever, the next day is when my phone got hacked and they went into my login number, my PIN number or whatever. So I have a lock on my phone and they changed it. Now I could be wrong. I do a lot of things in one day. So you know I threaten my enemies and all this different shit, and you know. But it's just so happened. As soon as I talk to a woman, see, I know Satan's using you people. See, the evil spirits know that I'm going to fall in love again. And it's for some great reason. I don't know. Because at this time in my life, I don't really see any women that are worthy of being with. Meaning, like, not I'm so special or I'm godly. Nah, I just know when I could be with somebody, when I couldn't. A lot of women I just see, they look good, that's it. And I don't feel nothing. See, when I'm supposed to be with somebody, there's a feeling. There's this overwhelming feeling of, she's already mine. She's mine. I just have to convince her and make her see that you've always been, you're mine. It's my turn. And that's it. And yous can't fake that. Yous can send a fucking million different women and it won't make that feeling. Because it's called connection. See, when you're actually connected to somebody that you're supposed to be with, it's called destiny. Now, it doesn't mean you're supposed to stay with that person. It just means you're supposed to know this person. Now, we get to choose how long we know somebody for. Or maybe not, because, you know, the Lord separates some people. Some people come together to learn off each other and then take what you learn to the person you're supposed to be with. Or the people you're supposed to help out. So for me, having relationships and being open to relationships has never been a problem, knowing that I'm not going to be able to stay with them, because so what? I'm going to pass what I need to pass on to them. and then they'll get to be happy. See, I find that's what happens to me a lot in life. I'm the example. I'm the dude that's gonna show you something about love, regardless of it's how to be touched correctly or how to be, cared for mentally, which leads to physical. And, then add in all that God stuff I'm probably gonna teach the woman. With all these things combined, I find that, women eventually dip off. They go do their own thing because they're not meant to be with me. Even if they end up with somebody they're not meant to be with, it doesn't matter. I was just there to show them what it was so they can, pick the right person. And then the same thing with me, vice versa. I'm supposed to learn off them. Now, it keeps talking about this woman's been watching me for a long time and doesn't know how to make a move towards me or something like that. And the best thing I could tell you is straightforward. Don't hold back. Be honest. And that's it. There is no way to get to me. See, this is what everybody else tries to do. We all try to play psychologists and we learn about a person. And this person has an advantage because they have 700 videos of different things of me talking about my brain and how I think. So they get a good estimate on what type of person I am. But what you're never going to understand is I'm a person. I can change and learn something new today that'll make me change the way I do things or the way I view things. So you're never going to know who I really am without actually coming to talk to me. You can't go to nobody else because no one knows me. And like I said, all readings are not for me. It could be for one of you guys. One of my wolves, one of my ninjas. And if it is, you're a lucky motherfucker, I tell you that. Because it's talking about this woman is like ready to go. Like full blown ready to go. Like if it ain't me and if it's one of yous, my wolves, this person looks at you like you're shit. Not the shit as all you're some movie stars. Well, it did say something like that, but it just says they really been watching, they study you, and they like everything they see. Especially sexually. That's why I don't think it's me, because, although I talk confident and all of this, and I am happy with myself, I'm not used to that type of attention anymore. As my father made me learn to become more of a man and learn to put away those childish things like wanting a woman to want you sexually. I tend to not notice certain things like that or not pay attention to it. But if it is for me, like I said, the best thing you could do is just come out in the open and just talk. That's about it. Grown-up stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know you, so how am I gonna know if I like you if I don't know you? And, we all get scared of rejection and blah, 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 blah. You might reject me. The real version of me. See, you get this TV, YouTube shit. Me on the everyday basis is not the same as this. Like, I'm different. But I'm the same as everyone else. But I'm highly different. And to be with me is either to love me or hate me. Most people end up loving me And then they hate me because they can't control me. So, that's the first thing you're going to have to learn about me. Never try to control me, because you never will. And even if you do get the chances of it, when I find out, I'm going to do the opposite of what you want me to do anyway, even if it costs me everything. This is why I say to any stupid woman or people that want to join me, if you think you're going to come on this ship and you're going to poke holes in it, or you're going to whatever, you're going to scheme so you can get a grand something, I'll fucking sink this shit with you on it. I'll sink the shit with all of us on it. Because the Lord will save the ones that are worthy. This ain't about money, even though it is. You know what I mean? It's about building something. Building people. And bringing the house of God together. See, you people keep thinking the house of God is a building. It's not what my father said in his book. He said, your body's the temple. So if your body's the temple, what happens if you get a bunch of temples together? It becomes one temple. Get it? Now, if all those people believe on to the Most High and praise the Most High, then that becomes the body of God. Do you get it? Do you kind of understand, like, when my forefathers did this, they didn't go to no church. They didn't know. They got together, they made the tabernacle, and they were the church. Wherever they go, there it is. Like Asgard. Like I said in that one video about Thor, and he's so worried about Asgard being gone. And his father told him, nigga, as long as you're alive, wherever you go, as long as you carry on the ways, then there Asgard is. See my people? They cannot take the Most High from us. They only can hide him within us and make us not feel like who we are is who we are. And I'm not beat for that no more. I understand certain things. And to get to the next level, we have to do certain things. And that's it. That, like I said about how the Most High works, you make a move, and then he makes a move. And it goes back and forth. The Lord's been waiting for us to make a move for a very long time. And come together. I know that's what it is. Now, how many of us come together, I don't really think it matters. I just think it matters that we come together in certain ways, and certain people bring these people together, and then we talk to each other. Now, since we have the internet, the Bible says you got to go out to the highways and the byways to preach, right? Now, when I seen that, I said, that's cool and all, but you know what I mean? Everybody can't travel like I did. See, I actually did that. When I traveled and shit, that's me hitting the highways and the byways and preaching wherever I could. Then I realized they called the internet the highway, the internet highway. And I said, the Lord is a genius. He wants me to preach online, because then I'm always on the highway. Get it? Higher, high, up, highway. So, as the plan started to come together, I started to understand that I need to meet certain people that are on here. And together, we can do what has never been done and have the body of church, the body of God, on the highway and the byway. Not just out here in reality, on these highways. Because on these highways, it leads to the entire world. Get it? See, on this highway, the roads lead anywhere. Anyone can be watching. Any of you could be watching from anywhere in the world. And you can join. And you can be a part of the Lord. Now, where to go next and what to do is very hard. Because I don't know. Like I said, my father doesn't give me what to do until we do things. Till I did things, that's when I know the next step. So, if this is what we're supposed to be doing, until we get together and start actually talking to each other and doing whatever it is that we're supposed to do, well then we gotta sit around and wait. I'm not waiting. I want to be free. I don't know about you people, but I'm sick of being trampled on. I'm sick of people breaking the laws and treating me like shit. I'm sick of people robbing me. I'm sick of people doing all these things. Now, a lot of other people, I'm sure you guys are sick too, but you're too afraid. You don't want to speak up. That's why he made me speak up. And we all don't know what to do. One, you either have to fight against it or you have to run away from it. It's as simple as that. Science calls it fight or flight. Now, fighting against a system of people that use the system against you is impossible. You only can go so far. That's why my brother Jesus said, give back Caesar what's Caesar's. See, when I heard that, I thought it meant like certain things, like the traditions they teach us and blah, blah, blah. No, when you put it on everything, because the Lord said, if you love the world, then you don't love him. And then you have to realize, Caesar, the rulers of the world, built the cities, and he built the laws, and he built all of it. All right, so that's their world. And the Lord, his little G, his little G, he said, give Caesar what's Caesar's. So give them back what's theirs, the entire world. Give them back their cities. See, I always think about what would the world be like without black people. And white people and other people made videos about it. And they know the truth. A world without us, the niggas on the bottom that everybody hates and makes fun of, would be a very sad world. It'd be a gray world. Very bland. Because not only did they remove all black people, they took every invention and everything that we've ever made and they made it go with us. They said if black people never existed, let's just remove them. They said if black people never existed, period, what would the world be like? And they showed it. And this is what I say, this is why I don't like the way you treat us, because they named every invention, all these inventions, all these systems and government and all these things we did. And he said if we take it all away, you would be damn near back in the caves. You'd be cavemen again. And I said, yeah, they would. And that makes me very furious that we can do so much for the entire world and we literally looked at. Now, I'm not saying every black person is great like that. Like my forefathers and well, they're bad people and everybody. But we've done so much for this world, the world, not just here, the world, that it's not right. You guys should be able to distinguish a good black man from a bad black man, and the good ones should be left the fuck alone, because, we upgrade society every 100 years. We do things that benefit every single body, except us. All love, all praise to my daddy.